Hello, hello! I'm Angie Sea, and this is A Hug in a Better Place. The book today is An Amish Year by Beth Wiseman. This book was very interesting to me because I haven't read anything that involved or was about the Amish people for a while, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a very slow and steady storytelling style. There's four novellas in this book, so it's kind of like a collection, and it does follow the years. So the first one's a spring story, summer, fall, and then the last one's a Christmas slash winter story. So I definitely enjoyed them together, despite them not having anything in common besides the fact that the characters were Amish. It was a very peaceful delivery, and I believe that is best what writing style and less about the topic itself. But on the topic, it was really interesting to just read about this different lifestyle, this different culture, and all of their values and what matters to them and how they operate as a community, as a family, as a person. It was definitely, all four of these stories definitely had the same heart and the same kind of story arc in terms of the characters would all be faced with a hardship or a conflict, and if you're looking for happy endings, you've got four of them in this book, and they're all very sweet, very warm. And yeah, I really enjoyed all of that. So you definitely get your resolutions, and it was just really interesting to see the priorities, because family and children really do come before all else. And I guess that was the biggest thing to me, was realizing that your role, first of all these characters, and I guess it is Amish values to really follow the traditional gender roles that you think of, is the women become wives and the men work and raise a family and are responsible to be able to provide, to be sterile, or no, to be, what's the word? Be able to have kids. So, not sterile, I guess. And how big a deal it is, and how you do start off young. These women are expected to be married and have children before the end of their 20s, it sounds like. Because in the last story, there was a woman in her 30s and she was still single, and she was already known as the old maid of the community because she wasn't married, she wasn't engaged, and didn't have any children. So it was just really interesting that that is the views of the Amish. And I really enjoyed most about their lifestyle how simple things are, and how when you say down to earth, these people are down to earth. They farm, and all these settings that are described in the story I've never seen in real life. I've only seen them in movies and videos of, because as a city girl I never really, like, I've seen farmland and acres of farmland essentially, but I've never seen a community built around that and really experience how the people live among land like that. So, and it was interesting because there is a very distinction, like everyone else who isn't Amish are called the English with a C before the H. And that just brought me back into the story of how this is Amish. And all in all, it was very easy to read, and I just really enjoyed reading something like this because it's different from what I experienced and what I know, essentially. So, yeah, that's all I've got to say about that. I definitely recommend this to people who don't know anything about Amish, or already know about Amish and want to read more, or just anything about Amish and they want to try it. I think this is a great introduction book to Amish, even, and yeah, it was really interesting. And I definitely see how they got to their values here and there. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Thank you for sitting through another episode of A Hug in a Better Place, and I will talk to you next time. Bye now.